Tamee.
It is Friday.
And we're back together.
We're back together again.
I think that's the important part.
I know. The dream team is here.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
How were you?
Good.
Good.
Until I started drinking, and then it did kind of, the memories of us working together dissipated just a tad.
Yeah.
But we did have some Fernet Branca after the show.
Good.
So you are always, even if we don't know, you are always in our thoughts.
I love that you take some Fernet and think of me. That is honestly, that's one of the greatest compliments I've ever had.
I have walked into bars and asked them to give me shots of Fernet Branca and then asked them for their coin. And then they panic because they know about it. Yeah, see?
Yep.
I got my other pants on. I always, okay, never mind. Also don't have a Fernet coin.
Right.
So, but anyway, welcome back to the show. Welcome back, everybody. Ooh, today's a good one. We might get so trashed it will go viral.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well,
I don't think that's great.
The thing is today's topic is, of course, the strongest cocktails around. The strongest cocktails in the world because currently there is the strongest man in the world competition.
Yeah.
That is currently taking place in Sacramento, I think.
Oh, is it in the United States?
As far as I believe, it is taking place in the United States.
That's fun.
And it's pretty wild. They do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you think you are strong because you're like helping your friend, you know, lift a couch or you know, move some boxes or something, you're not.
Can I just tell you, I have never made 2 trips with groceries, with bag groceries. I will every single time.
All out.
Every bag of grocery. I would rather my hands bleed from holding that than make a second trip.
That is actually true. I think I've done the same thing where I have managed to stretch handles of plastic bags so much that I can get it over my head.
Wow.
Just to not do exactly the same thing.
One trip.
Yep. One trip. I would like to say hello to everyone who's in our chat so far. We've got Kyle Tender in the house. Love you, Kyle. Paul is here. Mila's here. Kevin is in the house. Of course, Ash is here. Cynthia, we love you.
The Apostle of Tiki, what's up, buddy?
Apostle of Tiki, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at those guns. Look at those guns right there. It's going to be a great show. Jay's in the house. The party has currently started.
Bam, bam, bam.
Jay's in the house. The party has started.
Yep.
Larry is here. Want to give a shout out also to Dixie. Danny's in the house. Feet. No feet. Or is it not feet?
Feet. It is still feet are not feet.
Oh yeah. I always read it as
the most confusing screen name of all time.
Yeah. I always read it as feet are no feet.
Yes. No. It's feet are not feet.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyway. Martin, love ya. I say, let's get to some strong cocktail because there are a few lists. I mean, people. It depends. It depends on your tolerance as well. Let's get honest.
Yeah.
A strong cocktail could be literally a vodka soda.
Sure.
For someone.
For someone, yeah.
And if you're, you know, Hemingway.
Right.
No drink is strong.
That is true, yeah.
So they're those levels.
I almost brought in a Papa Doble today, but
did?
I figured maybe I've done that a few times.
Okay.
So we're gonna skip the Papa Doble today. We're also gonna be skipping the Zombie today. Those are 2 big, strong cocktails. I will have things in place of those, but I'm gonna bring the first one up. The first one I chose to make today, and actually I'm gonna have you make it. So let's get you ready to go. The first one I chose today is because it is actually the stronger version of another cocktail. Okay. So this cocktail was originally called the 3 Mile Limit. The 3 Mile Limit was the during Prohibition you could only you couldn't drink within 3 miles of the shore.
Oh.
So you'd have to go out 3 miles and you could have some booze. Well, what happens? 3-mile boat tours suddenly became the biggest thing in the world.
Everyone became a sailor.
Everybody became a sailor, and their little ship could go about 3 miles. Well, of course, so they made a drink in honor of that, the 3 Mile Limit, a few different booze. And then, of course, what happens? They decide to get clever. They move it to 12 miles out.
Of course.
So it used to be 3.
Did that stop anyone?
No,
Probably not.
I'm sure if you were already going 3 miles to get drunk, you were going to go 12 easily. Yes. So they did make it 12 miles, and this cocktail is called the 12 Mile Limit, the stronger version of its little brother, the 3 Mile Limit. So let's begin over here. We're going to start off with some rye.
Okay.
So we have A little bit of whiskey.
Old Overhauled, always a good one.
Absolutely, yeah. Old Overhauled.
Oh, it's a new bottle?
It's a brand new
Did we already drink the last
Yeah, I checked the receipt. Dean did pay for it, so that's good.
Oh,
yeah, this was
wow.
not this has not been down his pants or anything.
Wow.
So this is a paid-for bottle. We only need half an ounce of that.
Oh,
yeah.
There's me already flipping it to
I know you were ready,
Okay, all right,
trying to make this even stronger.
Okay.
Perfect. We are then going to throw in some cognac.
Okay.
This is one of those Prohibition-era cocktails that was all about mixing the bases because you would sort of run out of the base, or sometimes the base wasn't any good, so we only need half an ounce of that.
Okay. Already. I mean, we've done a couple of common sort of cocktails with this so far.
With cognac?
Yeah, and you know, Old Overhaul actually. We when we did the Prohibition.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we just, you know, slam everything that's hardcore liquor.
Absolutely.
Add a little smidge of some fruit.
Yeah.
And that's your drink.
You just described all of cocktails.
Yeah,
That's kind of just what you just described. But speaking of kind of a big flavor, a big alcohol, this is Ray and Nephew, the Overproof White Rum.
What?
This is a Jamaican rum. It's 63% alcohol, so 126 proof. Have you had Bacardi 151?
I have, but I know we're lovers of you know, Goslings. So,
Yes. Sure. So the 151 is another white rum.
Yes.
That is really high proof.
Yeah.
This is a really high proof white rum, but it still has all that Jamaica feel to it.
Okay.
It has that funk in it.
Yeah.
So this would have been a rum that they would have had something similar
Which
to.
is so funny because I was talking, I don't know if Danny's in the chat, but I was actually talking to Danny today about Bacardi 151.
Yeah.
How they had, as a 17-year-old, when he was in Puerto Rico, he did Bacardi 151 shots that they lit on fire beforehand, and that it's like 96.8% proof, like almost to the
Huge.
as far as it goes alcohol wise. It's just, and it will literally light your stomach on fire from the inside out.
Yeah.
So kids, don't do it.
I had some of this in Jamaica and then swore at my future mother-in-law. Not swearing like, you know, blank you.
Oh.
She said, we're going to dinner. I said, F yeah!
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
she didn't care for that.
Yeah.
I was not married to her daughter yet, and luckily
Oh,
I'm
you still married her though?
Still married
Still
her.
allowed to marry her?
We
That's
need a
good.
full ounce.
Ooh.
We need a full ounce of the Overproof White Rum.
Okay. Any particular reason you chose it? What is happening here?
It's kind of
What
a
is
tough
this?
bottle, so you're going to have to pour it like right upside down. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's because it's so overproof, they don't want you to spill it, basically.
Get carried away.
Well, if you spill it, it'll light on fire really quickly.
Oh,
so sometimes
okay.
these overproof bottles have that little safety thing.
Fair enough.
That's it for the booze.
Oh.
We are then going to add just a little bit of flavoring. This is going to be some Grenadine.
Okay, cool.
So you need just half an ounce of Grenadine.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Nice. A little bit of sweetness in there.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then we need half an ounce of lemon.
Okay.
So I got some lemon right here for you.
Gracias.
Del Nagas.
Let's see. Do I have to measure it? Do you think it's going to be half?
I would just,
You want me
honestly,
to measure
come on,
it?
we're pirates.
Okay.
We're out at sea. Why would we even
Oh,
measure
yeah.
it? Let's go.
I would think they're quite small, so I would say.
I'd say that
what is it,
this
half
is
ounce?
probably going to be half an ounce, yeah. That looks good. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like
Perfect.
that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Toss this. Do we need to keep this? We're lighting anything on fire?
No, not lighting anything on fire. No, I don't know why I didn't think about lighting things on fire today. There will be no fire.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, stupid. Let's go ahead and give this a
Ice.
little bit of ice. I'm gonna give you a. I was watching the show last week,
Yeah.
and I wanted to call in. You called these aggravator
I did.
cubes, which I love.
Aggravators.
They're agitator
I know,
cubes,
I
but
know.
aggravator is a way funnier way to say it.
I think I said that you call them agitators.
Yeah.
I was like, I call them aggravators.
Aggravators. I thought that was really
Yeah.
funny. So yeah, take your two aggravators
Yes.
and give that a big shake, and then we're gonna pour this up.
Okay. Woohoo! Jean Le Mendieu is in the house. And Dave Shepherd is here. A big hello to Florida.
Hi.
Okay. Aggravators.
The
Aggravated
aggravators.
enough.
The aggravators.
Aggravated enough.
They're angry.
They're angry. Yeah.
Let's put it in this guy right here.
Okay.
We're gonna serve this one up with a hawthorn.
Yeah.
A hawthorn.
people haven't seen, we do have fantastic shorts on a lot of cocktail questions of why you would use a hawthorn strainer, for example, instead of a julep.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check that out, obviously not now because we're showing you more fantastical stuff. But if you want to, after the show, check out our short on the hawthorn strainer, please do so. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Just a fun color for it. That grenadine.
Yeah.
It's always nice to add some grenadine to a cocktail. As long as you add the right kind of grenadine. Always nice to add a little bit of grenadine and give it that sort of color. You can put a lemon, just like a peel in there. That would be a good way to do it. Or you know what? You can even do it with this.
The string thing? The shoestring thing?
The shoestring thing. It's called a channel knife.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and do it right on top of the...
Wait.
Do it right on top of the thing, so you get all those oils. That's the idea with these channel knives. You're going to be expressing a lot of oils, so just a little bit of that lemon oil instead of just the...
How long?
That should be good.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you want. But that's perfect. Look how pretty that is.
Little twisteroo.
Yeah.
I know what you do is always you twist it around your finger.
I do,
and you do that.
I'm sure that people
always just do that.
I'm sure they shudder. They're like, where's that finger been? Mostly just in my ear. Excellent.
Boom.
Love it. Perfect. So this is the 12-mile limit, the big brother to the 3-mile limit.
It looks so friendly.
Yeah.
And just like, hello, drink me.
Yeah.
But it's probably one of those silent killers.
Yeah.
So cheers, everyone. Let's see. I mean, it smells fantastic. Ooh.
A lot of great flavors in that.
Yeah. That's delicious.
Yeah.
That's great.
I highly recommend anybody that is looking for a fun new rum to try that you've probably seen 1,000 times but never picked it up. This Ray and Nephew is really nice. I have a guy that tunes into my show. His name is Street PI, which I love. Street PI.
Street PI?
Street PI.
Okay,
yeah.
like it.
But he has a bottle of this that he is aging. And the fun thing about that is Ray and Nephew 17 year was the original rum used in the Mai Tai.
Oh.
But it was wiped off the planet. So if you want to have a real Mai Tai, you actually have to age your own Ray and Nephew. So I highly recommend trying some Ray and Nephew.
Absolutely, that's
really.
How long do you have to age it for?
Well, I mean, I guess 17 years, but I would recommend maybe don't do that.
Okay.
Maybe there are all kinds of ways to do that differently. Grab some wood, maybe some pressure.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
It's a yummy tiki.
Yeah.
I could be 38 miles out anyway. I don't care.
You'd still
and
go
drink
for
this
that?
guy? Absolutely, totally worth it.
Totally
worth it. Absolutely. No, this is great.
Yeah.
I love this.
Perfect.
All right, 12 miles out.
12-mile limit. The 12-mile limit.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we get it?
Well, I wanted to ask you
please
about
ask.
the strongest man. First of all, let's say hi to some Danny's now in the house. What's up?
Davey Sheps.
Then let's go down to here because everyone is just a whole nother show's gone on in here. Obviously,
Yeah.
a lot of hearts, a lot of guns, a lot of waves. Boricua in the house.
Paul saying a Ray and Ting, a high-powered cocktail. Ting is a type of grapefruit soda.
Is that what it
it's
is?
a Jamaican grapefruit soda. So
Okay.
Ray and Nephew and Ting.
Oh.
Very nice. Very hard to get your hands on Ting. If you ever find Ting, buy it. It's amazing. It's just hard to find.
Oh, okay. Amazon.
I'm sure Amazon. I don't know why, but
Bezos is all over
I
this
always feel
stuff.
bad giving
Probably.
Jeff Bezos all of my money.
I know.
That's gonna be a problem.
So strongest man.
Yeah.
Right. They have some crazy stuff. They're like,
Okay.
they're pulling aeroplanes and trucks and all this kind of stuff. But they do have some fun ones where they have to do the keg tossing.
Right.
Right.
Where they pick up a full keg and have to get it over their head.
And not just get it over. Well, they get it. All of them get it over their head.
Right.
But do you know? And does anyone in the chat know what the record is for the highest keg toss?
I have literally no idea.
What would you think it would be?
Okay, so this is
many
a
feet?
full, not a pony keg. This is like a full beer
full
keg. And you're going up.
Yeah. I mean, how far could we throw it? I would probably get it. I would get it about here.
I know how high I can throw it. I can throw it exactly as high as the association's roof. Because I did actually do that once. I
in
was
the inside of the association.
doing a little drinking,
okay.
and it wasn't a full keg either. But yeah,
little Bacardi 151.
yeah, I would say probably 20 feet.
That's a decent.
Okay.
That's a decent guess.
Yeah.
Mila says 18
Yeah.
feet, or not feet, says 6.
Paul going meters.
Which I very much appreciate.
Sure.
Paul says 26 feet, and
Yeah.
guess what? Paul is very close.
Yeah.
It is actually 25 feet and 5 inches.
Wow.
Brian Shaw.
Up, just right up in the air.
25 feet. That's insane.
Those are big boys.
Imagine how far he'd toss me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
damn it. Yeah, you would. That's a 12-mile limit.
26 feet
I
at
think
least.
He could probably get you out to drinking space in the
Yeah,
ocean.
Exactly.
You know.
I would see the Earth's curve.
Right, exactly.
All right, let's get to drink number 2.
So for drink number 2, Tam, I wanted to, since I'm not doing the zombie,
Yes.
I wanted to go to what is probably considered Don's second strongest drink. His second strongest drink. It is named after a guy. He was an admiral, and they called him Old Grog. After his, he had a Grogum coat. He was the one that started putting water into the rum and some lime to make grog out at sea. This is called the Navy Grog. It is a really fun and well-balanced cocktail. Like, surprisingly for what all's in it, it's very well balanced and very easy, and it has a fun garnish that we'll be doing today. So,
Okay.
let's start. We need 3 different types of rum.
Yum.
Yeah, so we're gonna start over here with 1 full ounce of an aged rum. Another really nice rum. For price-wise, there is hardly beating.
Yeah. Plantation's
Plantation.
always, for sure.
So we need 1 full ounce of an aged rum. We need 1 full ounce of a white rum. Now we could go back to the Ray and Nephew, but
Could.
I'm gonna do Bacardi instead.
Okay.
So just 1 full ounce of that. So that's 2 ounces. That's 1 full apostle pour.
And you're still not done with your
We're
rum.
still not done. No, in fact, we need 1 more ounce of a dark rum. The dark rum that we'll be using. You can use sort of whatever black rum that you can find.
Okay.
Gosling's is very nice. This is Cruise.
So let me ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
For somebody who doesn't know, for example.
Right.
Why couldn't I just pour in 3 ounces of the same rum? Why am I using now 3 different types
Absolutely.
of rums?
So, rum is the most diverse category of spirits. You don't see a lot of use 2 different types of whiskeys. There's a couple. The Cameron's Kick is one of them, where you use 2 different types of whiskeys. But for the most part, you don't. Each of these rums brings its own flavor. Has a lot of differences from the other ones. They're all, of course, made of sugar, but in that they are made of sugar, they're easy to flavor. They're easy to change the flavor, and so each of these is bringing a different flavor. You could just pour 3 ounces of whatever you want in there. You're just going to find it to be a little flat.
Okay.
But that is a great question.
Yeah. Thought I'd throw it out there.
I think you nailed
For
it.
anyone who wants to know, Matt Daddy's in the house, world's strongest cocktails. Now we're talking. See?
Yeah.
See, Matt Daddy?
Matty Daddy.
Yeah.
So now we're going to start to sort of match up all of those flavors. Okay. So with that dark rum, we want to throw in some of this. This is honey syrup. We want to throw in half of an ounce of 2-to-1 honey syrup.
Yep, my little runny honey.
Little runny honey, that's right. That's going to sort of match up with that. To go with the aged rum, we're going to grab some of this stuff. This is going to be our grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
So 3/4 of an ounce of grapefruit juice.
It's going to be a little sweet, though, because the sweetness from the rums.
Yeah.
And then a little runny honey.
Yeah.
A little runny honey action. Grapefruit will definitely even that out.
Absolutely. And then we're also going to get in here and grab a lime. We need 3/4 of an ounce of
Makes
lime.
sense.
One of those really interesting, cocktails that's, basically equal parts. It's 1-1-1 on the rums and 3/4, 3/4, 3/4 on everything else.
Okay.
But
easy.
it ends up working out really well. So let's do a full juice of full lime. Hopefully we can get all.
Was there a claim to make this one of the strongest cocktails?
I think at that point, Don was he was just into strong cocktails. So he was just making whatever he could. I don't think that he claimed it. On the original Don's menu that the zombie showed up on.
Yeah.
The first one the zombie showed up on, it said limit 2 per customer.
That is true.
Yeah.
I remember us talking about that, where he's literally said, it clearly must be trial and error. Where he was like just serving them away, and he was like, okay, after the third, things get crazy.
Right.
In my
That's
bar.
exactly it.
We're gonna limit my drink to 2.
And I think it did more. It made people want to order more of them. I think people were like, "Ooh, I'm gonna be that one."
And
to
you
get
don't
the 3.
think you then got your friend, even though you've already had 2,
right?
Who hasn't ordered them, to get your friend to go up and then give it to you?
Absolutely. Tammy's been to a bar before.
That's how we do it.
That's exactly how we do it. So we're gonna put some aggravator cubes in here.
Yes,
We're gonna give this a big shake. Ready?
Aggravated
1,
all day long.
2,
Yes.
3. Excellent.
Yes.
Aggravated the heck out of that. And then we're going to serve this one. Now, this comes with a very, very famous garnish, and the garnish is ice. The ice is put into a cone. So it's basically crushed ice. You put it into a metal cone. You freeze it, refreeze it, and it stays into a cone. You pop it in there. We here at the show are not known for our pebble ice. No,
not really.
We are known for our clear ice.
Yes.
So before the show, I actually made us our own Navy Grog cone right here. So now we have our cone.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at this. So this will be the cone that sticks out from the Navy Grog.
The Titanic is rolling in its grave
That
right
is
now
exactly
at the bottom
right.
of the ocean.
This one will take you down. So go ahead and just pour that guy in. The cone will stick up right there at the edge. I do remember you drinking this. I think I made this for you on Mix Proper. And there is a really fun video of you, or a thing of you.
Round.
Yeah, just you trying to
I
keep
know this is gonna happen.
So this should be a little easier
As
for
soon
you.
as I saw that sticking out of the glass, flashbacks came of like, I'm gonna have to twist this guy around, aren't I?
I thought about it for a second.
Yeah.
Instead of having it be that flat edge, having it be a little bit, a little bit pointier.
Yeah.
But then I was like, if I poke out the Tammy Harrison's eye, that'll be the end. That'll be the end of my career. So
I'll just put an eye patch on. That's
yeah,
fine.
that's right.
So this is the Navy Grog.
That is the Navy Grog.
Navy
correct.
Grog.
Correct.
Ooh. I'm gonna hold it this time.
Hold it back.
I've already learnt.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Oh, yum. Wow. What, okay. A lot of rummy sweetness going on.
Yeah.
A little on the back end, you get that honey.
Sure.
But this will give you a fun time.
For 3 ounces of booze, there are 3 full ounces of booze in there. Any indication that you are about to get blasted?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're feeling the booze in there.
Yeah, I don't know what my gauge is.
Well, you're a professional drinker
the world's
at this point,
average.
so
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you definitely, it's not one of those ones, when you have like a straight up boozy drink, you're like, ooh, I can already feel my pipes burning, and you really instantly feel it. Because of the sweetness in there, it's kind of like, it's strong, but it's sweet, so you get tricked a little bit. But there are 3 ounces of rum in here.
3 full ounces of rum.
Yeah, it'll
get. There's no way.
There
it's
it is.
Stupidest. It is one of the stupidest garnishes of all time, because there is no way to drink the drink. It is kind of like on the sidecar. The sidecar, or the crusta. The crusta's garnish is a full lemon peel sticking out above the top of a flute, making the drink impossible to drink.
Oh, like a lid?
It's like a lid, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun. I love all your garnishes.
Thank you.
That's why when I let you do the garnishes, it's always a fantastic surprise.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Sure.
Obviously, this brought back a lot of fun memories
of
holding ice.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is. It's called Navy Grog for a reason.
Yes.
That's why things are Navy strength.
That's right.
And it's as I'm going back again.
Right, exactly. Well, you promised a little drunkenness, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think people want to see me drunk. I don't know. In the chat, please let me know. But I like it. It's really yummy. Jean Le Mon Dieu says, "Dang, I need a drink."
Yeah.
This is what this show is for.
Yeah. Nobody drinks alone.
You should be drinking along.
Yeah.
And Matt Daddy says there's a funny wife joke in there somewhere.
About the
Aggravator
aggravator cubes. Yeah.
All right, Matt.
Yeah. Sorry. Just go up real quick. Somebody mentioned my bottles. The
where? Let me scroll up.
Oh, right there. Right there. Nice honey syrup Modelo bottle.
Oh.
Matt Daddy.
Yes.
Little about me. Modelo is one of my favorite beers of all time, and every syrup that I make.
Yep.
Is in a Modelo bottle. That's also where the grapefruit was.
Yep.
I love making. They look so like if you don't immediately recognize it as Modelo bottle, I think they look nice and are uniform.
And you always bring. Doesn't matter if it was a strawberry syrup.
Everything.
You've done all your syrups in there.
I have a lot of Modelo bottles at the house.
Hot water soak the label off. Is that what you do?
Soap and baking soda.
And baking soda.
And it just falls right off.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Good
Yep.
tip.
Yep.
Tip.
Soak them in soap and baking soda.
I have another little
tidbit.
Little strongman record.
Okay.
Here, and I've written it down so I don't forget. Since 1993, there's been a record for the heaviest backlift. Backlift. So you're literally on your back. You're lifting up something.
Oh. God.
Can you guess, and you guys at home guess, without looking in the meantime, just throw it out there, how many pounds that would be? And that's been held since 1993.
Somebody in 1993 did it, and then nobody's beaten it since? 29 years. Oh, God. I'm going to say 360 pounds. Is that?
It's a great guess.
Is it?
Yeah.
How much was it?
It's way off.
Oh, shoot. All right. How much was it?
I'll give you a little hint.
Uh-huh.
It's 2 cars worth.
Oh, 4,000 pounds.
Much better guess.
Yeah.
Much better guess. It is actually over 5,000 pounds.
Holy
crap. 5,340 pounds, yeah.
What was I doing with 375?
I don't know what car.
I don't even know what yeah.
That's like 2 kegs.
Yeah, I mean, shows you what my gym looks like.
Exactly. But yeah, so 5,340 pounds.
Wow.
It was Greg Ernst who he hoisted 2 Ford cars, and that record has been standing since 1993.
Crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
A couple of these Navy grogs, and we could all do that.
Don't feed that guy. There's no bouncer in the world kicking him out.
Absolutely not.
Eesh.
So, fun fact.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. I say let's get on with drink numero tres.
So, the last drink, I
Yes.
saved it for last,
Yes.
is, I swear to you, a real drink.
Okay.
I swear it is a real drink. It is from the 1800s.
Okay.
It was named and probably created by an ex-slave named Aunt Roberta. She was an ex-slave.
Oh, no,
Have
you're
you
not
had this?
making that.
Have you had it before?
No.
Okay. So, all right. So, I swear to you, this is a real drink. This is a real drink.
This show is coming to an end
It's
very quickly.
It's kind of like an old urban legend.
And I was fearing you were going to make this.
I had to.
I'm gonna die.
Let's get into it. So, the Aunt Roberta is a drink from the 1800s.
Yeah.
It is, just looking at it.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
What's that?
Real quick? We did a short.
Uh-huh.
If you go into our shorts after the show, and we did a drink from The Office.
Uh-huh.
And it was the one of everything thing.
Yeah.
That one of everything where you think that this cannot be a drink, where it's literally an ounce of this and an ounce of that and an ounce of that, and it keeps going with stuff you're like, this cannot be true. That's kind of like this one.
It's kind of like this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Except it's not an ounce of anything. It is going to be 3 ounces of vodka. Where's the vodka? Do we have vodka back there?
We've got kettle one up there.
Yeah, we have just enough.
Just enough.
So
Or
it is
we can always go with
Platinum
Platinum
7X.
7X.
Absolutely. We're going to give the no-lets a little cheer. So 3 full ounces of vodka. You can, of course, make this smaller. It just makes some of the smaller increments a little tougher to do. So
Yeah, and it's not original recipe.
it is not an original recipe. So vodka at 80 proof.
Fantastic.
That's what vodka does.
Yep.
We're gonna bump up the proof for the next ingredient. We're gonna bring back some of the amount, but bump up the proof.
Okay.
When we grab back here for some absinthe. This absinthe is 65% alcohol, so that is 130 proof. We only need 2 ounces of this.
Oh, great. Amazing.
So just a
drink for one person.
A mere 2 ounces of absinthe. The Green Fairy.
Good job I had that Jack in the Box before I came
Yeah,
here.
yeah, exactly.
Get that bass going.
Definitely lay down a good base so you have something to yak.
Yes.
Okay. Next thing we're going to be putting in here is going to be, we're going back low proof. We're going to put in some brandy.
Oh,
you can put cognac in if you'd like, but we'll just do brandy.
Yes.
I'm going to grab the XO.
Paul Bonanno says, is this a drink to share with the whole crew? Not really.
What is it? This is a one-off.
It's a one-person measurement.
We're going to go ahead and put in 1 ounce of brandy. Yeah, it's getting intense.
Yeah.
We also need a 1/2 ounce of some gin.
Because, you know, I don't want to miss
Yeah.
out on some gin.
Well, I mean,
this guy.
you need a little bit of floralness in here.
course.
So
Yep.
1/2 ounce of gin, which is basically just, you know, flavored vodka. So a little bit of vodka, a little more vodka in here. That's most of it. There is one ingredient that is sort of a redeeming bit of this cocktail.
I think I know what it is.
It's 1 ounce of...
It should be blackberry.
It is. Well, it's going to be raspberry. We're going to be doing a Chambord.
okay.
You can do a lot of different things. It's could be creme de mure. It could be Chambord. We're going to go with Chambord today.
Yeah, when I had it was a blackberry liqueur situation.
Yeah, so this, that was probably a little higher proof Chambord. I don't believe Chambord is, you know, I don't actually know what proof Chambord
Don't
is.
underestimate Chambord.
Yeah, I know for sure. It is...
Let's
Oh, it's
just
only 16.5 proof. So
only
you're good.
16.
Yeah, so you're good.
Okay.
So it's a, sorry, 32, it's a 33 proof.
Amazing.
So 16 point whatever percent. So that's that. We put a full ounce of that in there, right? Yeah. We're going to give this 1 agitator cube.
You can tell there's a full ounce in there from sniffing it.
Yeah. Depends on how
What?
Well, yeah. How raspberry-ish it is. So
Okay.
we're going to give this a shake. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Oh, God, it's in my eye. Oh, it's in my eye.
no, is it burning?
God.
Is
Get
it
it out of my eye. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, Tammy. Woo-hoo-hoo. It burns a little.
Oh, God.
All right, give this a shake.
It's already getting dangerous.
You know how
it's
how
already
things,
killing you.
Yeah, you know how these things usually get colder as you shake. This one's getting warmer
Yeah.
somehow. I don't know.
It's like fire.
Let's,
Fireball comes out.
Let's go ahead and throw this
Oh, no.
in here. Look at that color, first of all. For all of the cushies that show up, you know how into colors of cocktails I am.
Yeah.
That is something else.
It spells danger.
It is
Let's just say.
It really is.
It looks like lava.
Yeah, it is not doing. Yeah.
It's like the Dead Sea.
It does look a little like the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if you put a fish in here, it would float the exact same way.
Yeah.
It might actually improve the flavor a little bit. So, there we go. Give this a little twistola.
It's a little scary right now.
Yeah. Well, Tammy, there you go. This is an absolutely legitimate, real cocktail called the Aunt Roberta.
Do we know who Aunt Roberta is?
Yes, so she was a slave. She was a prostitute at one point.
Okay.
And I wasn't going to bring this up until after you drank.
Yeah,
She died at the ripe old age of 32. So
awesome.
probably
been
since
drinking these
probably
guys.
since this was her favorite drink. Yeah, you don't last super long. Here, do you want to hand me one of those little things? I'll drink it with you.
Which one? What do you want?
Just
this guy?
just something to drink out of. Yeah.
What do you want? One of these?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. There's just the rest of it.
No. Pour some in from.
You can have that one, Tammy. All right. Cheers to you, Tammy.
If this is my last episode, thank you so much for all your loyalty. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.
Cheers to all of you.
Cheers to you, Kush.
Cheers to you.
Love
Good to be
you.
back.
Love you guys. Cheers. I mean, it smells deceiving. It smells like, oh, this is going to be great. I feel like I'm breathing fire right now.
It is. It's a lot. There is an awful lot in this. Woohoo!
Oh, I haven't even got the words.
Yeah.
Gosh, it just makes me speechless. Like, I'm literally speechless right now.
That is a lot. Yeah. Deidre
That's
C
a
says,
number one.
Yeah, cheers to Aunt Roberta.
Well, guess what? I mean, she probably needed these to get through life back
She
then,
had a
to be
rough,
honest.
yeah, she had a rough time.
We would all be slamming these guys.
I think so.
Back then, for sure. I'm just trying. It's so funny because it smells so different to how it tastes.
Yeah.
It smells really, actually, really delicious and beautifully flavored.
Yep.
You smell that little bit of absinthe, that
Yeah.
little bit of.
A little bit of nothing. It's 2 full ounces.
But that's what I mean. It's like, it's
Yeah.
deceiving.
Right.
Everything is so balanced.
Right.
Nasally, and then you take a sip, which I'm gonna just. I'll probably faint after this guy.
My favorite thing is the half ounce of
good.
gin.
It's good, but
Yeah.
it's like, let's make 3 drinks out of this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Let's even this out, and the flavor would probably still be fantastic if I just had a third. And we're professionals here.
Yeah,
this
we are
is like,
super
I don't
pro.
know who you are that can
Right.
handle more than one of these guys.
Yeah.
This is, and I can for a fact say, without even bringing the other 2 out, this is the strongest cocktail
Yeah, there you
I
go.
have ever had in my life.
It is always in every list. It is always ranked right up there as strongest. Without just having a shot of absinthe, you don't get much stronger than this.
Yeah.
So
Never
yeah.
in my life have
No.
I had a stronger cocktail than this guy.
Well, then
and
we have found it.
We've had them all. You
We
know, we've
have had a
the,
lot of them.
The zombies, the Long
Yeah.
Island iced teas, the Sazeracs,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
God knows what.
Yeah.
Even the Adios mother
Yeah.
effers. All these guys. But this guy, this is the probably, yeah.
Yeah.
This we should give this to the winner.
Yes.
Of the strongest man
That's exactly
competition.
right.
If he can handle one
Yeah.
of these.
You have to drink this and not make a face.
Yes, that's what he needs. Then he's really the strongest man in the world.
Yeah.
Let's see what everyone is saying in the chat. Dixie says that smell of death. Yeah, pretty much. If I drank this, I would be off to the next one.
Paul, you can use the rest of that drink to clean up the gunk from your tires or from your
Absolutely.
car brakes. Yeah, there is a lot. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of things you can clean off with it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's-
I think if you let it sit in that glass for too long, it's going to burn a little hole in it.
Yeah, it would probably burn off the glass.
Yeah.
Dave says if this gets Tammy's attention, it has to be a killer. Yes, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
We will bring out the other ones
Right.
that we've made here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So we have the 13 mile.
12 mile.
Oh, 12 mile. I'm already going fast. See, that's this guy. I'm already further out to sea.
Tammy's a 1 mile further.
I'm already lost. I'm already a castaway. I'm already yelling, Wilson! That's already me. I'm already off on some island somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the 12 mile.
Yeah, 12 mile limit.
We've got our Navy Grog,
Yeah,
of course,
course.
and then Aunt Roberta.
Our famous Aunt Roberta.
I mean, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, taste-wise, I have to say, taste-wise, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
If we're going by what's the strongest,
Sure.
no doubt
Yeah,
about
no
it.
doubt, no doubt.
By at least 12 miles.
Yeah.
This one wins for sure. So
Yeah.
if you ever need one drink that will get you absolutely dead.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes, this is the guy.
Yeah.
So how great was this though, right?
A lot of fun.
We've made some strong cocktails.
Yeah.
We've never had a theme of, and you can look up some lists. There
Yeah.
are lists.
Yeah.
And of course, this is almost always number one.
Yeah.
I mean, some people say is the zombie, but it depends.
Zombie is very strong with the 151.
I know.
But that absinthe will really do it to this one.
Yeah, that pushes it.
And that there is no juice at all.
Yeah.
There's no juice in this one at all. It's all liquors and liqueurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just looks friendly, but it's not.
Jay Carter's looking to start and end the party. He's gonna take 3 of them. So, Jay Carter.
Normally I would say, do it!
Starting parties in hell at this point.
Yeah, no, do not do it, everybody. We would like to wish everyone, of course, a super happy Memorial weekend. We will be back again next time. In the meantime, please, of course, check out all our shorts. Hop on over to our YouTube page. If you're not on it, if you're watching on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitch, hop on over to our YouTube page, of course, and check out our shorts on there. And, of course, our TikTok as well.
Absolutely. I have a show tomorrow.
Yes, what is your show about tomorrow?
YouTube.com/CushTender.
Yeah.
I will be having author Megan Haskell.
Oh, we got Megan Haskell
on there. Yeah, we got Megan Haskell. And the reason we're having her on, first of all, she has written an amazing book called Aetherbound.
Yeah.
But I also wrote the menu for the book. So that's me right there. So if you guys want to listen to myself and an author chat about drinks and about her book, tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. YouTube.com/CushTender.
And at 6 p.m. PST.
PST.
Yes.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/CushTender.
CushTender, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Very
exciting.
excited about
Yeah,
having
you're going to be
Megan on.
making some of the drinks that are on the
We
menu?
actually are, yeah. We're going to be making a drink called you'll know more about it if you read the book, but it's called the Tempest's Mead. We'll be making that one, and I might be making a drink called the Trident Rum Runner. Those might be the two drinks we're making tomorrow. So yeah, tune into that and listen to me chat with an author about cocktails and tiki and all that kind of stuff. So
That's fantastic. Yeah, and also a quick shout out to everybody. If you have any suggestions of themes that you would like us to do for our shows, we are always open to taking suggestions. If you have any ideas, any fun themes that you think you would like to see or that you find interesting that we haven't done yet in the 94 episodes that we have done so far.
Seems like only yesterday.
It seems only yesterday. Please let us know. You can hit us up on all of our portals, and we will be sure to respond to you within 24 hours if it's something that we might think of. And who knows, maybe we'll give you a personal shout out and make maybe even a cocktail suggestion that you suggest, or take your theme as an actual show that we do as well. If you ever feel like you would like to just say a quick thank you to us for providing you with these great cocktails, hop on over to our Patreon page as well. It's patreon.com/mixcocktailhour. All right, enough promotion.
Yeah. That was good.
I'm gonna dare and take one more of these. Guys.
Get in there, Tam. I think that's important.
We'll definitely turn the cameras off in a second.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how this will turn out.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Love you guys long time. I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.